good evening. Welcome to earlier weekend Hangout Sesh with Yola Jean Lou. I didn't know she was in Austin, Texas, and it's 7:30 some seven her time.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, thanks for joining me. So what made you move to Austin?
So I have been here for 11 years now. Um, yeah, so I came here. I'm originally from Seattle. I started doing comedy in Seattle, and I never intended to move to Texas at all, in general, but was taking a coding boot camp in Houston at the time, and I had never been to Texas, and I really enjoyed the sunshine, and I was like, I didn't realize my seasonal depression was so bad in Seattle because I was so much, like, happier and less depressed in Houston, and then so I was kind of like, I think I want to maybe move here, but I don't know if I wanna be in Houston because uh back then when I was there, like, 11, 12 years ago, the comedy scene wasn't as, like, developed as it is now. And then so I was like, I still want to do comedy, so I'm gonna just like take my chances with Austin. And and it's been great. And that's why I've like been here ever since.
Yeah, Austin's became the spot in the last like 5 years since the whole COVID thing. I mean, like, have you tried to be on Kill Tony? Yeah.
No, I have not. I'm not like the biggest fan of that, like,
Well, you're not the biggest fan of the podcast now because of all that shit he's been talking.
yeah, I just don't like. I also feel like whenever it seems like I've known a few comics who, have gone to do it and stuff, and I do feel like a lot of times when people go on his show, people don't usually say like certain material, and then they'll like go
I'm
on
gonna
the
tell you,
show.
like, I was almost on this show podcast 2 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my name was on the list. There was one time, like, he called my name John. I
Uh-huh.
got up as soon as he said John, but then the last name started with an R. I was like, damn, that could have been me.
Yeah, it's just like it's so weird because I do feel like once people get on his show, I feel like people tend to try to do like the most offensive material they can because I think they think it's going to be like uh what people are wanting and stuff. So I know like some comedians who like don't even do material like that, and then they go on and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh man, Mexicans, what about like and stuff like that. It's like that's not even what you normally talk about. And then so I
Mhm.
don't know, it just feels like it's like adding to sometimes like this culture
Um,
of um like comedy that's like punching down, I guess. But
I'm pretty sure you remember the time you said like effing chink joke.
yes, yes, I do.
I have a feeling that's a very offensive, like, stupid.
Yeah, yeah, and, like, the person he said it to was also, like, a pretty good friend of mine, and that
Oh,
was, like,
yeah.
yeah, and that's actually, uh, the main reason why I was just like, I don't need to go there, so,
Okay,
uh
yeah, that's fully understandable. I mean, I used to live close to Austin. I'm an army vet, so I lived in
Oh.
Fort Hood, like clean.
Oh, okay, cool. How long were you in the
Sorry, Yola, like your screen is frozen.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, how do I
we can keep talking like this here, but
Oh, this is awful.
I think there's something wrong with your camera. You got to fix the camera.
Uh, okay, let me stop the cam and then I'll start again. Nope, it's still oh my gosh.
It's frozen. I can hear you
Yeah.
loud and clear.
Huh?
Maybe we just keep it like this.
Yeah, we'll just keep it like this, I guess. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm so sorry.
All right.
What the fuck? Okay, let's try again. Nope. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Okay.
what kind of laptop you got?
I have a MacBook Air, so
Oh, yeah, I got the same laptop.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Okay, well, you know what? There, that is it. We'll just be stuck like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
as long as
basically.
you can hear me, sure. Yeah.
I had issues for her live stream where my camera was stuck and then the light went off. Right when I happened, the light went off in the room. Give me 1 second. I
Yeah,
got
no problem.
yeah. Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. It's going to be a shorter stream, anyways, because she has a dinner she has to go to.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So yeah, like the reason why I wanted you to be a guest on my show is because you knew similar comedians that I know.
Oh yeah, yeah. So are you based? You're based in Los Angeles?
Yeah, LA area.
Okay, okay, awesome. Yeah, I think that's how you kind of know if somebody is a legit comedian, honestly, if you like have a good amount of mutual friends. Like if somebody adds me and we like barely know anybody, then either you just started or like nobody likes you or something, you know.
I've been doing this for 10 years.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. I know you knew Ty in the Wind. I've seen him a few times in LA.
Yeah, I love Ty. Ty is such a good, funny dude. And it's like it felt like for the longest time we were the only two Asian comedians in Austin
Oh
and
wow.
stuff. And I think like even because I've known Ty like almost since I moved here. So I feel like Ty has also been doing it for about like 10 years. And like even
Mhm.
after 10 years, I feel like maybe there is now like 8 to 10 Asian comedians in Austin after this like huge boom of like comedians moving here and stuff.
Yeah, I saw you know Leah Mansfield too. Like I had her as a earlier guest on one of my earlier live streams.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Leah and I started comedy. Well, like Leah has been doing comedy way longer than I have, but I knew Leah when we both lived in Seattle at the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so, we kinda go pretty far back, I
And
guess.
I'm sorry. Did you know Ash Newland from Seattle too? She's a regular guest on my live.
Oh, I have heard of her name, and I think I know what she looks like from seeing posters and stuff on, like, Facebook,
Oh wow.
uh, but I have not met her personally because I think she started after I moved out of
Oh,
Seattle.
okay, yeah. I was asking because she's a Seattle area comic.
Yeah, yeah. So I recognize the name, but I personally don't think we have met just because our paths like our timelines
Yeah,
were not aligned.
yeah, like you moved earlier than when she came here.
Yeah, yeah, for
That
sure.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
How are you?
unfortunate.
Oh, how's the comedy scene in LA?
In LA, it's not what it was pre 2020.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, not everything's like coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like a comedy events, like some like comedy. I mean, but UCB Sunset that's still closed down. But yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's still open mics. But most of the time, I'm focused on a different scene, like Long Beach, Orange County, South.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Do you only do like stand up or do you also do like sketch, improv, like
mostly stand up. I mean, but yeah, about like LA, like Hollywood area, that's all like pay to play. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about open
Mhm.
mic or like networking. Yeah, it's all pay to play.
Yeah, I remember when I like just started doing comedy, I was like, I really want to visit LA and try out some of the open mics there and stuff. And then so I went and I was shocked to see that you had to pay money to do an open mic. And I was like, oh wow, you didn't realize you like never realize how good you have it in your city
Mhm.
until like you go somewhere where they charge you to do a shitty open mic and stuff.
Yeah, there's only a city I know where they do that bullshit. I mean, because I've traveled around too. Like I did comedy in Boston, I did it in Toronto, and I've done it in Asia. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
it too,
Is LA the final destination for you for like
No. Pretty much, I'm only gonna be here for like a few months, and I'm gonna go back to Thailand.
what?
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go to Thailand for a couple of weeks. Go to Philippines. Like, basically, I only stay like LA for a few months.
Okay. What do you do in like Thailand or like the Philippines and stuff?
Pretty much travel, do comedy. Like, I get paid by YouTube, so pretty much I can just work.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
yeah, and everything. I'm a veteran, so pretty much I get like compensation, veterans compensation. So pretty
That
much I
is
can.
so fucking cool. Oh, wait, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on this, but
You can swear. You can swear.
okay.
It's all
Um,
right.
yeah, that is so cool. Oh my
Mm,
gosh, I have to like check out your YouTube channel and stuff. Yeah.
okay. I mean, I've done pretty live streams like this, and I do a lot. I have a lot of shorts of my travels in Asia. Like, I went to 5 different countries in 2 weeks.
Wow, what? Holy crap. I
Yeah.
don't think I've even been to 5 different countries in my entire life.
Oh wow. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I went to Japan, then I went to South Korea, then I went to
Oh, wow.
Thailand, then Philippines, and then Taiwan.
Oh, cool. Yeah, my uh ethnic background is Taiwanese.
Oh, it is.
That's like where my family is from. Yeah.
Oh wow. Have you been there?
Yeah, that's like basically one of the only like Asian countries I have ever gone to.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah, I like the food.
yeah, Taiwanese food is so good. And I really want to also try going to like Thailand and Vietnam because I feel like the food there is going to be so good
Oh my
and so
God.
cheap.
Thai food is amazing, and you get amazing food on the street.
Oh my gosh. I would also, do you ever get like massages when you go there? Because I feel like my friend would get a massage every single day. Like he went because it was so incredibly cheap to
Mhm.
do like an hour full body massage and stuff.
Well, I didn't really do that in that much time. Like, I was only there for 3 days, so I got to like see all the tourist sites.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's so
Mhm.
cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the shopping is amazing there too. They got world class malls. Like, you can get clothes there 70% cheaper than the U.S.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, maybe you do have to do a trip.
I recommend doing it now because I mean, the American dollar. I mean, because of Trump's crazy bullshit, the American dollar might lose its power.
Oh, good. You know what? I did not even think of that. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of shit going on right now.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you, like, when I started my Asian trip, Biden was president, and
Uh-huh.
then then when I got back, Trump, and everybody like just started like just man, started Trump crazy
So,
shit.
so as like former like army vet,
Yeah.
do you uh I heard he's like he's like cutting like funding from like the VA and all that stuff. But would you say like a lot of vets maybe support like what he's doing, or are people kind of like, no, this is like we like put our lives on the line for this, and it's like, and this is how we're
The majority support Trump.
okay. Yeah. I don't know a ton of like military type people and stuff. So
I
I
want
was
to tell you an anecdote from my time in the military back when Hillary was running in
uh
2008. Like I said, like, man, I hope Hillary becomes president. It'd be cool to see one as a president. And then the guy, like one of my squad members, like, was laughing. Oh, she's not gonna win.
oh yeah.
And he started saying sexist shit, man. There was no way I want to be led by a woman. Like, a lot of military men had that mindset.
Wow. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Wow. Fun. That's great.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Folks still stuck in the past.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, I guess I was honestly truly shocked at like certain things that he uh would talk about and then actually signed like executive orders to do. Like the whole Gulf of Mexico thing was kind of crazy to me because I was like, I didn't realize this was something that was such a big important thing to do right away.
Sorry, sorry about that.
No, it's a great. Yeah.
Was that an interruption?
No, you're good. You're good.
So what are you talking? What are you saying?
No, I was just saying like I think like when he like first was like running for office and he was like making all these like, oh, I'm gonna change the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America, and then you kind of think like, oh, that's stupid and bullshit, and you don't like you feel like that's like a joke because why would anybody take that seriously and try to do that and stuff. And it was like one of the first things he did do. And I was just like, oh wow, this was not a joke. This is like a thing and stuff. So
I thought the whole Greenland thing was a joke. Like
right. Just everything. Oh my gosh.
making Canada the 51st state. You know what's crazy? Like just thinking about it now. Like Russia is now an ally, and Canada is now an enemy. I don't get it.
Oh wow. Oh my god. You know what? Did not even yeah, you're right.
Crazy because like, have you seen the hockey games? Like the hockey fights?
Yes.
Yeah, there was like Canadians booed the U.S. national anthem.
What? Wait, I don't think I saw that. Wow.
They booed the anthem, and then there was like 3 fights that broke out in 9 seconds.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Oh, holy crap. Okay. Yeah, do you have like uh do you have like any uh like comedy or creative goals for like 2025 since you know it's like the year?
Yeah, just networking, trying to get myself booked on the shows, and
Yeah.
do like mics overseas or in different cities.
Yeah. Do you usually find the like English speaking like clubs and stuff like that?
What do you mean?
Like when you say you go overseas,
Oh
like
yeah, English speaking. Because I did an open mic in Thailand. It was mostly Americans and Canadians.
oh really?
Yeah, he had a few Europeans too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be so interested in trying to do like comedy in a different like country in a way, but I did go to Scotland for the Edinburgh Fringe like last year.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a really cool experience because it was an opportunity to do like I did like 27 shows in 28 days or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and about 23 of those were my own solo 1 hour shows. And it was like it was like a really, really, really cool experience. And I feel like it's, if you like utilize your stage time very well, you know, you're going to get really good really fast and improve and all of that. So, and there's so many shows going on too that aren't just like your shows. You know, you could hop on other people's like shows they're hosting. They're always looking for comedians and stuff. And it is just like such a cool experience because you know it is one of like the biggest arts festivals in the world. And yeah, it's like a lot of fun. It feels like comedy summer camp, honestly.
I mean, when I did comedy, like I had just the jokes for the local area. Like I did a lot of Trudeau jokes when I was in Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What parts of Canada have you been to?
Let me think. I've been to Vancouver 4 times, been to Calgary, and I've been to Toronto.
Oh, wow. So you've gone to a lot of Canada, actually. Yeah, I've only been to Vancouver because living in Seattle,
Like
you
right.
could literally just drive like 2-3 hours to go to the border and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And then like Vancouver, BC is the closest one. I'm not going to try to fucking drive to Saskatchewan or whatever. Like, over and spend hours doing that. But I've always wanted to check out the Stampede in Calgary. And then it would be such a dream to get into like the Toronto Film Festival there, because it's like one of the biggest, like highly regarded festivals and
So
film.
what time of the year is that? Like the Toronto Film Festival?
Um, I checked like recently, and I think it's like maybe July or something. I'm not sure. I have to double check, or maybe it's even August. Um, but yeah, it is like in the summer. So I just finished a new short film last November, and we're like in post production now, but we're kind of moving pretty slow.
I'm sorry. Is it on YouTube?
No, we're not done with it yet. And we're probably not going to be able to put it on YouTube for a while, because if you're submitting it to festivals and stuff, they require that it's not publicly viewable anywhere. So you can't have it on YouTube or like any social media and stuff like that. And like the links have to be private and unlisted. Otherwise, you're like disqualified from
Yes, you
most
guys.
big festivals and stuff. Um, and then you also like lose out on possibility of distribution with like stuff like that if you do like put it out, because if you put it out and you have a distributor that's like trying to sell your movie to like streaming services, like to play on airplanes or whatever and stuff like that, if they could access this all on YouTube already or whatnot, like they're kind of going to be like, well, what's the novelty here? Like, how can we say like, well, you have to only watch it here, So
That makes sense. That makes sense. Make it more exclusive.
yes, correct. And then so, yeah, I just finally like pulled the trigger and emailed a post production company yesterday to be like, hey, I'm kind of the producer for post production right now. I need help. I need somebody to just like give me the kick in the ass to like get this freaking done, So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Canada, I'm going to Montreal sometime this year.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so cool. That's also a place I would like to visit. You're going to a lot of places I would love to
Yeah,
visit.
I love travel.
Yeah. I told myself that, like, so this year, 2025, I am trying to like I'm trying to record my first ever comedy album end of this year, like in November. November 1st is when I have like the theater booked and everything. And so I'm like trying to kind of work backwards from it. I have a monthly work in progress show first Thursdays of the month at like a local theater here, where I get to like work out the new material for my hour. And then I am doing a weekend of shows in Seattle end of June. So there's a theater there that wants to help me produce the show and stuff. And then so doing a weekend there to try to like really work out the show in front of an audience. And then I'm going back to Scotland again for all of April to
Oh, wow.
basically also put in a bunch of reps for it and stuff and kind of keep like improving the show from there. And then I'm hoping that by the time I come back in September, I will have like time to like, either rehone the material and stuff and then like start marketing and everything to try to like sell out the show, because I will be so upset if I do not sell out the show. And then yeah, and then just like getting it ready for November 1st. So
Oh, wow. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, you amaze me. I've never been to Scotland before. You've been to
you should think about like going. Like it's I don't know if you want to go
Yeah.
during the actual fringe, because
Mhm.
um it is such a because they know so many people come to the city for the fringe. They basically price gouge everything. So like,
I was thinking of going because I have like Scottish ancestors from my second great grandfather.
oh cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, Edinburgh is one of the most beautiful cities I have ever seen. Like, it's just like, you're there and it's like cobblestone like roads and these like really beautiful old historic buildings.
Mhm.
There's castles, like it's like you could like go climb a hill and oversee the entire city and it's just like gorgeous.
How's the food?
Bad. Like, so bad. I don't know. I just honestly, I think I'm just, like, not used to it because I've also been to London and, basically, I only thought the Indian food was really good. Uh, and it wasn't even it was good, but it
I've been
wasn't
to
even
London. I've been to London. Yeah, the Indian food is really good, and the Caribbean and African food.
Yeah, okay. I was kinda surprised, like, I did think the Indian food was very good, but I don't think it was, like, still the best Indian food I had, and that's also very unfair for me to say because I have been to India many times and had the Indian food there, and that is very good. Even just, like, because I work for a big tech company, for my day job, and so they've sent me there was, when I was on a specific project a few years ago, they sent me to India every 3 months and stuff for, like, over a year, and, like, at first it was the first time I went, it was, like, so fun and exciting and stuff, and I was just like, "Oh, this is so cool," like, being, like, my company paying me to travel, but, like, to go to India from Austin, the whole travel takes about 23 hours, like, to get there, and then so it's, like, exhausting, and then when I had to keep doing it because I went, like, 3 times in a year, which might not sound like a lot, but then it kind of adds up, and then by the time it was, like,
You
my
like
3rd
it's nice.
trip. Yeah, yeah, but even the cafeteria food in my office in India I thought was some of the best food I've ever had, even though, like, my Indian coworkers were like, "We don't even really eat this," like, this is just, like, kind of like we consider
Oh,
it.
I know. Oh, I know. I ate a lot of Indian food in Iraq because there was a lot of Indian guest workers out there. So pretty much we ate a lot of Indian food. Oh my god, it was delicious.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, I told myself that once I'm done with this special or this recording, um, like, this year, next year, I'm, like, not doing anything in terms of, like, I'm not gonna film a movie, I'm not gonna try to go to Scotland again, I'm not going to, because my plan in 2026 is to actually move to New York, finally. It has been my dream for over, like, 10 years to actually not even over 10 years, probably over, like, 15, 16 years now because I wanted, to go there since I was, like, in college,
What
like
part of New York?
well, originally, I had always said that I would love to, like, live in Manhattan because,
Right.
like, of course, but then, I just went, this last December to visit my friend, Yogi, who is also a Seattle comedian, and he has been living in Brooklyn for, like,
Mhm.
I think, like, over 8 years now, and he was moving out of Brooklyn to move back to Washington, actually, and then so he was like, "Hey, if you've never been to Brooklyn before, like, come stay with me and my wife, and, we have an extra room, and you could explore the city and stuff," so I was like, "Okay," and I went to visit Brooklyn, and it was incredible, like, I fucking loved it. It was so cool, and, it just felt like there was, like, so much stuff going on, and it felt like a really, you know, like, its own city within a city in a way,
Mhm.
um, and it just felt like everybody there was, like, so cool and really
Yeah,
fun.
everybody got their, yeah. Brooklyn has its own thing going on. I've been there like 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, and, so, yeah, I really liked it, and so now, like, if I'm, going to move there, like, my first choice would be to live somewhere in Brooklyn, but if I have to, like, go somewhere else that's, like, cheaper, then so be it because,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Queens is nice too. Like
I
Queens.
was also thinking Queens. Yeah, that's also an option. Because ideally, my big thing is that I want to live alone. Like, I do not want roommates. I know it would help,
Okay.
like, financially and stuff, but I honestly have had such bad experiences with roommates, that I have just been like, I think I'm done. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm 30.
I got you. I feel you. Too much
Yeah.
peace. You want your peace.
Yes, and also I'm like, I'm 35. I'm gonna be 36 next this year, actually. And by
Mhm.
the time I move to New York, I will be 37, which feels so, oh my gosh. But anyway, I'll be 37, and I'm just like, I don't think I need a roommate at 37, unless if it is I get married and it's a husband that we no longer want anything to do with each other and we're just now roommates. Like, that is the only way like I will have a roommate, and I don't even want that situation.
All right, Yola. Well, thanks for joining me. It's been 31 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so
Bro,
much.
you've been a great guest, Yola, and hopefully you come back on a future live stream.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you for having me. Have a great night.
All righty. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.